able to sleep because you might leave.
I don't think that's fair.
Or sometimes you'll be like, let's go back to London. Don't they go to London? Don't people go to London? Is that, I don't understand, is that like out of the world? So you say I'll leave, I'll go to London. Like, I don't understand, like I can't come to London to meet you. People can't travel, people can't get the visa. Is it impossible?
You wouldn't have to get a visa anyway.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it feels like Bella is coming to the realization that she's taken a lot of rubbish from Shex, right? In her words, she feels like she's been a mumu for Shex. Now, what does a mumu mean? For those of you who don't know what a mumu means, it means like you've taken a lot of rubbish, you've been gullible for one person, right? The person has literally, manipulated you, and now you are awake. So when you say somebody's a mumu, it means the person is gullible to take some rubbish, right? So here's Bella. Now, this morning they had, an argument, they had an issue, right? And of course, it felt like Shex called Bella dumb.
I've done something so bad for you to speak to me like that. It's too easy. That's my issue. If I was actually doing something so bad, like maybe you heard that I was here with a girl, or maybe I disrespected you, or maybe I'm constantly coming back into the house at 4 or 5 a.m., or maybe like I'm just treating you like shit, or maybe I'm doing stuff that warrants this behavior, maybe you're snapping at.
And then after that, we saw Doi and Shex, right? And we saw how, Shex was trying to talk to Doi, the therapist. I don't know why Doi is always found in every relational issue, right? But that's her problem. Okay, so we saw where Shex was telling, Doi that, see, he doesn't even know me, right? You don't know me. This is not the kind of guy that I am, right? I literally could walk out of the relationship and all of that. And, Doi was trying to buttress the point that, see, you started all of this. You were the one addressing her in the presence of other housemates. You were literally talking her down in the presence of other housemates to the point where you called her dumb.
Out loud. Nobody heard that. The only thing people heard was you going up on and saying like you dumb and stuff like that. The way all the people there.
Yeah.
Like you can correct that like in private.
I'm tired of correcting it. I don't even know if I want to say anything. You know what? I'm off on real shit. Like I don't the guy. You don't know me. Like there's things that I just don't fuck with. Like if I'm gonna treat yourself.
And then we now saw Shex and Bella. They have this off and on kind of relationship, right? And then moments later, we saw Shex and Bella. They walked into the room and they were addressing the issue. And the first thing that Bella said, it felt like Bella's eyes opened up. Like, hey, what have I been doing all those while? It feels like this guy's been manipulating me, right? And you could hear Shex saying, oh, I'm not manipulative. You're the one who's manipulative. And Bella is like, you're the one who's manipulative. That she realizes, I just think that I've been a mumu for you. I've been taking too much of your excesses.
Your mouth is just sharp, man.
Like I'm not supposed to have a voice.
You have a massive voice. And
I don't even understand what's going on. Like they're shutting me up. Stop doing that.
Nobody.
I'm not supposed to have a voice in the relationship.
You're manipulating the situation.
No, you actually need to stop doing that. I feel like I've been doing, like I've been moving for a long time.
No,
you need to stop.
You're manipulating.
You need to stop.
And then you all know that Shex goes on and on about, I'm going to go to London. In London, this is what we do. I mean, one of the things he said was, he's just going to go to London, right? He said that, anytime that Bella, disrespects him and all of that, he's just going to go for 2 weeks. He's going to ghost her, right? And Bella is like, what's wrong with you? Are you the only person who can go to London? Can't other people go to London? Do you think I can get a visa to go to London? Is it hard to get a visa to go to London? I love that she cleared him right there, that what's wrong with you and London?
You might leave.
I don't think that's fair.
Or sometimes you'll be like, let's go back to London. Don't they go to London? Don't people go to London? Is that, I don't understand, is that like out of the world? So you say I'll leave, I'll go to London. Like, I don't understand, like I can't come to London to meet you.
Gradually, it feels like Bella is beginning to realize that this guy most likely is manipulating her, right? And we hope to see where this is going to lead to both of them on the show. Moving on to my next gist, there was a mild drama between Chumsy, Chichi, and of course Rachel this morning, right? So we saw Chichi washing the bathroom. And as Chichi was washing the bathroom, right, it felt like, Rachel saw her throw something from where she was standing into the dustbin. And Rachel was like, why would you throw such a thing into the dustbin? Why wouldn't you just go to the dustbin and just trash what you want to trash? And that was the first issue that happened in the bathroom area. And then after that, right, we now saw Chichi left the bathroom and moved into the toilet. Now, that's Daniella and some other people had said earlier on that it was a marker that was literally in the toilets with tampons, used tampons, and sanitary pads, right? What I want to bring to your notice that it feels like this thing happens every year, and I am suspecting the ninjas to be the ones who bring used condoms or your tampons or your sanitary pads into that toilet area to litter it. I feel that not the housemates are doing this. I feel like it's the ninjas who want to just bring out a bit of drama that come drop this stuff so that, the housemates can face each other. Moving on to my next gist. Remember that early in the hours of this morning, we saw Daniella and Dotun kind of making out under the shades. And then later today, we saw Daniella telling Dotun that, you know what, this is not going to work. What she was saying was like this, and her facial expression still was like this, because you're telling the guy, this is not going to work, but you're all smiles with him and all of that. It's like, you know what, don't listen to what I'm saying, right? Look at my actions. So Daniella is here telling Dotun that this is not going to work and all of that. But Dotun, who understands what she's doing, knowing fully well that her facial expression is not corresponding with her words, is just chill, saying that, you know what, don't worry, the night is going to come and we're going to be in the same bed. Moving on to my next gist. Diana has told Brian that she wants to take him to Dubai to spoil him. She wants them to go to Dubai together so that she can spoil him. All right, how did they get to this conversation? So yesterday, right, they had a travel better task, right? And of course, I think another team won or something, right? So here we saw Diana telling Brian that, hey, what's up? I want you to be in my team. I want to be in your team, rather, for the Pepsi task.
Like me. Yesterday you were not in my team. You will have won traveling now.
What do you want me to do? Am I the one that controls destiny?
Okay, it's true. I hope Pepsi will be with you. Hope Pepsi will be with you.
Hopefully.
Make we go Dubai together.
Hopefully.
I will spoil you.
You will spoil me. I like to be spoiled.
Now, remember that the Pepsi task is a big one, right? Where the housemates win serious money, right? They win very huge amount of money. And you know, Diana is seeing the fact that Brian is a singer, right? And of course, he will be very, very instrumental in the success of that show. He will most likely be one of the winners in that show, right? So here, Diana is already booking a place saying, see, I want to be in your team when it's time for the Pepsi task. And Brian is like, come on, I'm not the one who chooses the team and all of that. She's like, she doesn't mind. She wants to be on his team and she wants to go to Dubai with him so that she can spoil him.
Ali, you're too small to be spoiled.
You said you?
You.
No, there's no. I'm never too small to be spoiled. Why say that?
And I want to see how these two people will move on henceforth from this conversation. Finally, in this video, I'm going to leave you with a video of Khalid, who was on a live video session, right? And the people who were on the live with him, people who were like his fans who were commenting and said, it looks like Adekunle and of course Dotun want to take your girl, Daniella. And here he was saying, Daniella and Adekunle and Dotun can never take his girl. But look at what's happening.
Adekunle and Dotun want to snatch Daniella. They can't try. They will fail.
And that's it on this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bells, and guess what? You get notified whenever I post a video. Go on all social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at Bbnaija. And until next time I come away again very soon, it's bye for now.